Hi there, Scorpios. My name is Kim, and I'm going to do your reading for next 72 hours, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Calling in your spirit guides, angels, your higher self, higher power. Let's get us some messages. They're for your greater good, Scorpio. Also, thank you for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. If you would like a private reading to support the channel, you can support in many different ways. If you want a private reading, though, I'm doing those for donations, and you can check the box below to see how to do that. If I receive a donation, I immediately know that that's the email that I need to get a private reading for. So just to let you know, the process is pretty easy. So gnosis, knowing, deep knowing, inner knowing, anima mundi, all that is, all that is. Wow. The bridge, the higher self, and the orphan. Let's do one more. I'm confused at why that would come out. Oh, okay, no, I'm not confused, but I still will do one more. Okay, the eternal child. Few stories. So with the eternal child, you could be at a place in your life where your inner child is screaming out, look, this isn't working. I don't fit in here. Like, I am part of you. I am you, but you're not letting me have fun. And maybe there's some issues that we need to work out about abandonment, about feeling like you just don't fit in with something. And I think it's because we need to integrate our inner child more. The bridge is your connection, okay? So and then it's like the connection to the all that is, and this feeling of not feeling like you fit in, I think is because this would represent Earth, right? There's our connection with spirit. There is the all that is. If you don't feel like you fit in here on Earth and like you want to go home, then you're probably a light worker, and this is probably reading this just for you. You feel like you fit in more in that existence where your spirit has deep knowing of what's going on about all that is. It's spectacular. Somebody could have some mediumship abilities, channeling things. I think that maybe an answer that needs to be given is that when you are channeling, sometimes we can hear it as our own voice. Like in the beginning, we think, is this my thoughts? Is this that it doesn't sound like it'd be my thought, but it's in my voice? Maybe you need to know that that is common. The biggest part in channeling is trusting that what you are saying has relevance. It is relevant to the situation. You've got to trust in the messages. So you got to trust really big on you and your spirit connection. And one thing that will strengthen that is getting all your inner child issues worked out. Dealing with past trauma, things like that. We can change them mentally, and then it will have an effect on our future. So contact somebody that does inner child work if that seems like something that you need to know. Maybe all that is, Source is wanting you to give a handout to somebody that feels like they don't fit in. That's another message I'm getting from that. I also get the word, I've got it on another card. It says plenty of material things. I feel that with the Anima Mundi card. Mending. This is about mending. This is about creating bridges and mending something. Could be mending the inner child, like I said. Could be mending the relationship with your inner child. Those, the inner child does things for adventure, for experience. It doesn't have a boring life. The child is always so innocent, just seeking a new adventure, interested in everything. Something needs to bring back your emotions that are interested in things. That happiness will come back. That's what I'm getting, is that comfort and that happiness that you think it's maybe lost is not. Things are going to get mended, whether they're with you and your inner child or you and somebody else. Actually, all right. What am I thinking? I'm thinking TikTok is a card about divine timing here. justice right here. Maybe this is the time and the place to do something about this not fitting in feeling. The inner child. Yeah, the inner child, the eternal child needs to be present. The inner child loves to be present. That's part of the adventure, is the fact that really future never comes, because everything is a now moment all the time. You can try to look back at your past, but that's not real either if you think about it. Your past was a now moment. And now that it's past, we don't know what's real, what's actually, I mean, okay, that's getting into something way, way different. But like I said, the here and now is important, that you live here. You don't get your mind confused about things that do not matter to this moment when you live in the here and now. Blessed, look, you're going to be blessed with a lot of material things, because that's exactly what I got with that card. Blessed with material things. Lots of worldly possessions. Gnosis is that deep, the deep meaning, knowing. And it's about, I think it's about, this is something usually different. I know that's interpreted different, but I think that this card came out to get your answers to the why, to everything, is an inner knowing. Whether you can speak the truth out from your mouth doesn't matter. It's the soul that has an inner knowing when something feels right or feels wrong. It can think with the feelings. It can telepathically feel things about people and situations. And I think that when you're wanting to know the whys, when we get to the other side, we'll find out, hey, it was just all a deep knowing. Like we know everything on this side. This is the experience of limiting ourselves, which is odd. I think that's very odd, wanting to limit yourself. But you know what? If Spirit doesn't look things as good or bad, just cycles and change, then, maybe that's how they look at Earth, is that this is just an experience. I tend to think that they have a different perception of Earth from viewing your life and like soul planning your life and then being here. I really think that there's some human thoughts and nature and feelings that go into things. It makes it much different than when you're just planning an experience, right? Blessed is clarified by cornucopia. A really good card. Talks about you getting yours, having plenty of material things. One more time, plenty of material things. So yeah. All right, let me see if I think I can move that down a little bit. All right, let's do one in between here. Divine timing has come. There's something that timing is right for. Ooh, look at that. Too many. Maybe about romance. I saw that card. I'm somewhat of a mystic. I always think everything has a meaning. And if you feel lost or empty or sad, you need to work on finding meaning and purpose. A woman holding a heart. Yeah. Whatever the situation's about, you may be dealing with another water sign or Scorpio. You could be the one that's just super conscious of other people's emotions and how they're feeling. And you could be the one providing a listening ear to someone who's not feeling quite like they fit in right now. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, so let's go to the Urban Tarot, and we're going to draw out a few cards for like a modified Celtic cross. What is the issue for Scorpio? Oh, okay, oppression. Oppression, feeling like you are doing everything you can do and you're still pushed with your head down because something is still oppressing you. It's like no matter how hard you try here. Always when we see 10, we know that, look, this is the worst it can be with this feeling because it's going to change. So that is really the end of burdens. But it's sad to see it here in the first place because it was an experience. Let's get to the challenge for Scorpio. Something with a family issue needing to be mended or with a soulmate. Look in the past position. last position, Page of Pentacles. Not bad. That kind of let you know about some good news regarding money. Doesn't mean that you're out of it when it comes to feeling overly burdened. No matter how hard you try, it's like you still get put down. That's the feeling I get from that. Let's look at the near future position. Change. Two of Pentacles. Something's going to get balanced out. Two people are going to mend. Two people are going to balance things, especially financially between things. What you feel and see is actually going to be the reflection of what now is a very positive frame of mind. That's good. Let's look at spirit advice. Call something even. Call something even. Say you don't want to fight anymore with this situation, so that, because it's time to mend something. It's time to mend something. And you know, the Orphan card could mean a situation that feels out of place in your life too. All right. A big decision about a good partnership is coming up with the Lovers. So if this is what's to come, it might be about mending this, though. It's a big decision that's, when it's made, it's usually made in the, in a good way. There's the Ace of Pentacles. So you might start off with a little bit of news of investment and money, and then it kind of trickles. You start to get a little bit more balance, and then here's this bigger opportunity for you to walk through. Forgiveness, understanding, mending, big decisions. That's pretty much the message here. All right. Thank you guys so much. You all have a wonderful weekend. Sending you love and light. Bye, Scorpio.